Opposite empty. Ryan Kelly coming in 1-0, representing Team Crossface. His debut, he had a round 1 knockout on his record, so we know that he's got dynamite in those hands. And, he'd be looking for another round 1 knockout, I'm sure, but he's going to have his hands full with the incredibly talented Mike Witherspoon standing opposite him.
It's always nice to know when one of these lighter weight fighters, especially in the featherweight division, has knockout power, because you know that that's going to be a huge factor in what happens. So we're only moments away from it.
And we haven't had a knockout this evening, Steve.
We haven't had a finish this evening.
4 fights in, haven't had a submission or a knockout, and it's a little bit unusual in itself, but there have been some very, very closely contested contests, and that's what's going to happen. And Ryan Kelly, definitely looking for another knockout on his record tonight. And Team Crossface again in the corner. Such a talented team. So, head coach there, Dave Lee, a UFC veteran himself. He's over there in High Wycombe and Watford, teaching MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, black belt under Zay Marcelo. Now, Steve, tell us why you never want to fight someone from BST.
No, you always want to fight somebody from BST. If you think you're tough enough to get in the cage, you want to fight the best of the best. But yeah, why wouldn't you? Well, I don't know. What do you want to name? You want to name the world-class wrestling program, the world-class Thai boxing program, the fact that this all comes together in some great jiu-jitsu coaching, 2 black belts under Roger Gracie heading up the program, plus Lucas Lipinski, who's just an incredibly slick tactician. Excellent boxing program. They all put it together to make some of the best MMA fighters that this country has ever seen. We're talking about guys that vie for world championships, guys that hold world championships currently. And if you're at 66 kilos, where else would you rather be than shoulder to shoulder with the man Jordan Vucenic?
And I was watching some of Mike Witherspoon's fights just a few weeks ago when they were making the matchups for this show, because originally he was a possible matchup against someone else on this card, in Max Mordente. And let's be honest, I wasn't entirely sure about the matchup with Mike Witherspoon. It's just his range, his discipline, his athleticism, and the fact he comes from such a great gym.
And we're all under that same training umbrella. It's you have to choose your camps, really.
This is my prediction for Fight of the Night, Steve. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. He's got the Fisticuffs podcast on his short, Steve. I think we were just on that, weren't we?
Yeah, it seems like a way back playback right now. Oh dear.
Here we go. Ryan Kelly in the back. Mike Witherspoon in the white.
We got first round KO. Oh, looking to mix it up early as Mike Witherspoon with enter into a single leg.
Well, we know that Kelly's got that knockout on his record, and
and it looks like it might be Mike Witherspoon that gets a knockout on his as he comes in, and there it is!
Stops already!
Huge! I'm sorry, folks, that was a bit loud. I got a little excited. Witherspoon flips the switch, and he silences everybody in the crowd.
17 seconds on the very first round.
Sorry, folks, if I stood up in front of you, but wow! Whoa! Making my job easy tonight. Jeez. Are you going to throw a t-shirt into him? No? You leave me alone. That's all right, bye, Chris. My partner in crime is just going to give me a little bit of time to myself, actually, because he's got to come over and corner our next fighter, Max Mordente from RGA Bucks. Will be out in the 7th. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that right now. Let's talk about Mike Witherspoon. Let's talk about him entering into a clinch in order to open up the guard of Ryan Kelly. He did that really well, landing lefts and rights, and then staying on top and keeping the pressure going so that he could get that finish. It was quick. It was quick. I want to say it was clean, but it was a bit dirty. And that's Mike Witherspoon's night. Shouldn't let that go in the broadcast, though. We got a break?
Yes, Steve. So everyone watching live on the pay-per-view, we are going on a little break. We're going to be back around 8 o'clock with Max Mordente taking on the very talented Michael Choganaki. So keep the stream going. We'll be back about 10 to 8, I'd say. Something about that.
All right, cool.